In this video, we'll be taking a look at 5 MLB games happening on July 4th, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 10 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 5 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Boston Red Sox versus Washington Nationals. The Boston Red Sox are heading down to Washington, D.C. for a 4th of July afternoon game against the Nationals. Looking back at their series last year, the Red Sox handled business by winning 2 out of 3, although we won't see the same starting pitchers this time around. When you compare the starting arms for this matchup, the advantage clearly seems to be with Boston. Their starter, Giolito, has been lights out on the road, boasting a perfect 2-0 record and a sharp 2.15 earned run average over 5 starts away from home. On the other side, the Nationals pitcher, Soroka, has struggled to find his footing at Nationals Park, posting a 1-3 record despite having a respectable 3.91 earned run average at home, which is much better than his 5.2 earned run average on the road. Boston's offense also travels well, ranking 6th in the American League by putting up 185 runs in their 43 road games. The Nationals' bats, however, haven't been nearly as effective in their own ballpark, ranking near the bottom of the National League in both home batting average and runs scored. A key scheduling advantage also goes to Boston. They get the day off Thursday while Washington has to play a night game, meaning the Red Sox should be fresher for this early start. History also slightly favors Boston, as they've won 6 of the last 10 meetings between the two clubs. Digging deeper into the pitching matchup, Boston's starter Giolito has been outstanding when playing away from Fenway this year, notching a flawless 2-0 record with an earned run average that's barely above 2. The team clearly plays with confidence when he's on the mound, as evidenced by their winning 4 of his last 5 starts. The same can't be said for Washington's Soroka, who carries a losing 3-5 record for the season and has managed only 1 win in his 4 starts at home. A big concern for Soroka has been the long ball. He's already served up 10 home runs in just 11 starts, which should have the Boston hitters seeing a prime opportunity to do some damage. Furthermore, the game time seems to favor the Red Sox, who have a winning 19-17 record in day games. In contrast, the Nationals have really struggled under the sun, with a poor 13-23 record in afternoon contests. Coming in off a rest day, the Red Sox should be well prepared and energetic for this holiday showdown. As our first pick for this matchup, the Boston Red Sox money line is our full game side pick. Expect some fireworks on the field to go along with the holiday celebrations, as the conditions look right for a high-scoring affair in the nation's capital. Both starting pitchers have shown a tendency to give up home runs. Boston's Giolito has allowed 8 homers in his 11 starts, and Washington's Soroka has been even more generous to opposing hitters, surrendering 10 home runs in his 11 outings. Recent trends for both teams also point towards a lot of runs being scored. The Red Sox have seen the total go over in 3 of their last 5 games, and that's also been the case in 3 of the last 5 games that Giolito has started. The Nationals have been on an even stronger run, with the total going over in 5 straight games leading up to their Thursday night contest. This trend also holds for their starting pitcher, as the over has hit in 3 of Soroka's last 5 starts. It looks like the scoreboard operator will be busy in this one. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Cincinnati Reds versus Philadelphia Phillies. The Philadelphia Phillies are kicking off a home series against the Cincinnati Reds at Citizens Bank Park. Interestingly, if you've been betting on games this season, the Reds have been the better team to back. A big reason for that is Andrew Abbott, who has been lights out recently. Cincinnati has won 6 of the last 8 games he started, and he's been unbeatable on the road, with a perfect 4-0 record and a stingy 1.42 earned run average. The Phillies, meanwhile, have struggled when Jesus Luzardo takes the mound, winning only 2 of his last 5 starts. It's always a challenge to bet against a good home team like the Phillies, but the value seems to be with the Reds as the road underdog in this holiday matchup. As our first pick for this matchup, the Cincinnati Reds money line is our full game side pick. The Phillies roll into this series with some momentum, having just won another series and playing solid baseball over the past few weeks. Their record at home is impressive at 28-15, which contrasts with the Reds' losing 21-23 record when they travel. Cincinnati is coming off a series where they dropped 2 of 3 to Boston, but they have their ace on the mound in Andrew Abbott. He's been incredibly sharp, giving up 1 earned run or less in his last 4 consecutive starts. For the Phillies, Luzardo has also been pitching well, allowing 2 or fewer earned runs in 3 of his last 4 games. With both pitchers in good form, runs might be hard to come by. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. St. Louis Cardinals versus Chicago Cubs. A Friday afternoon baseball game at the historic Wrigley Field will feature a clash between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs have established themselves as the top team in the National League Central, building a lead of a few games while also staying close behind the Dodgers for the best record in the National League. Chicago is playing very well, entering this series right after a 3-game sweep of the Guardians. Their starting pitcher will be Colin Rea, who holds a 4.53 earned run average when pitching at home. The team has found success with him on the mound, winning 6 of his last 9 starts. In contrast, the Cardinals have been going through a difficult stretch, having been swept by the Pirates in their last series. Their offense has been particularly weak against National League Central opponents, with a collective batting average of just .219. When their starter, Miles McCollum, has been on the mound this season, the Cardinals have an even 8-8 record. Look for the Cubs' potent offense to capitalize on the struggling Cardinals and secure a victory in a game that promises plenty of scoring. As our first pick for this matchup, the Chicago Cubs money line is our full game side pick. Chicago's offense is impressive, ranking 5th in the league in batting average and striking out the 6th fewest times. Their knack for putting the ball in play is likely to generate a lot of runs against Cardinals starter Miles McCollum, who has a high 4.7 earned run average in his road games this season. The Cardinals' offense, however, could also contribute to the scoring, as they have hit the 2nd most doubles in the league. This afternoon game is shaping up to be an exciting one with plenty of offensive fireworks. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. New York Yankees versus New York Mets. The Subway Series is set to kick off on Friday, with the New York Yankees making the trip to face the New York Mets. Neither of these clubs is playing its best baseball right now, but in a 4th of July showdown like the Subway Series, someone has to come out on top. I'm leaning towards the Mets in this one. While they haven't been setting the world on fire lately, they do have a little momentum with 2 straight wins. The Yankees, on the other hand, have looked downright terrible, managing to win only 3 of their last 10 games and currently riding a 4-game losing streak. They're sending Marcus Stroman to the mound, and his performance this season has been shaky at best. Through 4 starts, he's carrying a rough 8.16 earned run average and a 1.67 WHIP. The combination of the Mets' recent bit of momentum, their impressive 31-13 record at home, and a reliable bullpen gives them the edge. As our first pick for this matchup, the New York Mets money line is our full game side pick. Both of these teams possess powerful lineups, suggesting we could be in for a high-scoring game right from the start. The Yankees, who put up an average of 5.12 runs per game, should have no trouble scoring with hitters like Aaron Judge and Jazz Chisholm Jr. leading the charge and consistently putting together quality at-bats. Similarly, the Mets, who average 4.33 runs, are expected to contribute plenty to the scoreboard. With sluggers like Pete Alonso, Juan Soto, and Brandon Nimmo in their lineup, they have the power to crush pitches and drive in runs in bunches. This game has all the makings of an offensive showcase controlled by both batting orders. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Tampa Bay Rays versus Minnesota Twins. Minnesota and Tampa Bay are kicking off a 3-game series with an early game on Friday at Target Field. This looks to be a challenging matchup for Minnesota, as they're going up against one of the hottest lineups in baseball while dealing with their own pitching struggles. Tampa Bay has been playing great on the road, winning 7 of their last 9 games away from home. They have also performed well this season as the visiting underdog, holding a 16-9 record in those situations. Earlier this season, the Rays already won the series series against the Twins 2-1, outscoring them 14-6. With Rays pitcher Littell in excellent form, I'm confident in the visiting team to pull through. As our first pick for this matchup, the Tampa Bay Rays money line is our full game side pick. Lately, putting runs on the board has been a significant problem for Minnesota. If the Twins can't find their rhythm at the plate on Friday, this game is likely to be a low-scoring one. Over the past week, the Twins' offense has been the worst in the league, with a .477 OPS and only 12 runs scored in their last 6 games. They also rank 24th in the league for walks per game, and with a precise pitcher like Littell on the mound for the Rays, it's unlikely they'll get many free passes. The season trends support a low-scoring game as well. The Twins are 37 to 46 to 4 on the over this year, while the Rays are 15 to 19 on the over when playing on the road. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.